Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQKC Boxing. Yes, sir, I'm doing another video and I'm grinding. You know, I'm a new channel and I got to keep it going. I got to keep it grinding. And I need subs and I need likes, I need comments, I need the whole works. It's one thing about starting a new channel. You starting from the bottom, trying to work your way to the top. But that's okay, because I love boxing. And I'm doing this for boxing because I love it. And I also was doing it for a cause. And my cause is cancer. And I will get in more detail about it on a later video. And the reason why, the very special reason why I chose to volunteer to support that cause. Now, let's get to what I want to talk about tonight, and that is Top Rank Promotions. Top Rank Promotions, for years, I'm talking about 4 years, has been pretty much a model of the Don King years, King Productions. And Bob Arum is an old school promoter, and if he feel a certain way, he gonna want it to go his way. Now, I have mentioned this once before. If you watch my videos, you will know I have mentioned how Top Rank had done Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather was able to come up with the money to buy out the rest of his contract. Because why? He wasn't getting all his money. That's right. And Bob Arum said either my way or the highway. And Floyd Mayweather said that was the best move he ever made. And you know what? He's right. Then it was Mikey Garcia. His contract screwed him over. And he brought that to Bob Arum's attention. So, Uncle Bob decided to shelf Garcia, Mikey. Now we talking about the best fighter behind Floyd Mayweather as far as the record. Floyd Mayweather had the most winning record, and Mikey Garcia was second. Same time he was shelved by Top Rank. So, therefore, Mike went to court, took him to court, then the court proceeding just say it's over with. He's off of Top Rank Promotions and he's promoting himself. And that was the best move he said he made. Now, we have another Top Rank boxer. Now, it is a couple more in there, but I will get back to you on it, I will. But I cannot name them, but there have been many top ranked fighters that been screwed over. Just like Don King did, Mike Tyson, and a few others. Muhammad Ali, many of them. And he come from the same era Bob Arum come from. And it's sadly to say, but You know, we living in different times now. And I remember when you used to go on a gentleman's handshake and be true to your word. But sometimes money is the root of all evil. Pacquia gave Top Rank the best fights they ever seen in the last era. Pacquia brought a lot of attention to Top Rank. Pacquia must have been the best they ever seen. Pacquia was noted as being Top Rank #1 fighter. Pacquia was the best ever to happen to Top Rank in a long time since Floyd Mayweather. And they screwed him over. Or let me put it this way, they are screwing him over. Now, he is suing Top Rank as we speak for his share of the purse, the fight with Matisse. Now, when he fought Matisse, Bob Arum said that he did not pay the United States taxes. Because, see, Manny Pacquiao was being promoted from someone outside the United States. So when you have an outside promoter, you have to pay taxes to the United States, as far as pretty much the government gonna get their shit. I'm gonna tell you. Alright? I don't care if it's just a minimum wage job. They're gonna get their shit. I don't care. And the more money you make, the more their eye are on you. So, but Top Rank said they never received that payment. Now, I'm going to look into this more deeper, because this really has my attention, and I'm very curious of what's going on. And I will call them out on it. That's why it's very important for all these young fighters, for all the up-and-coming fighters. You got to be careful who you sign with, if you sign with anyone at all. Now, you can say what you want about Floyd Mayweather. You can say what you want about how he fought, or who he fought, or how he picked who he fought. But one thing Floyd Mayweather did, he told the truth at the end of his career. He said a lot of young guys, up and coming guys, they want to make it in boxing. Now, this is quote unquote from KQKC. Floyd Mayweather Jr. said that most young guys, himself, when you come from the hood, or let's just say the inner city, you tend to look at the drug dealers. Look how flashy they look. You look at what kind of car they drive, what kind of jewelry they have on, what kind of house they have. Then when you get into boxing, you know, it's a business, and you make pretty good buck in boxing, especially when you can box. So Floyd, he didn't look at the contract. He just said, well, I signed that. And it wasn't nothing but peanuts. But to a man or a young man that comes from the inner city, man, $100,000 is a lot of money. And once he got older and wiser, he knew that, you know what, I can't sign with this guy again. If I do, I have to take it to a lawyer. And most young guys, and he also tell guys before they enter a contract with TMT, to take it to a lawyer and let a lawyer look at the contract and see, is it feasible? Is it a good contract, or is it bullshit like they try to get Deontay Wilder? Or is it a good contract with good perks or whatever? That's why you got to be careful who you sign with. Now, Terrence Crawford, he re-signed with Top Rank and ESPN Plus, which that's what the Matisse fight was on. So that's why ESPN Plus is involved in the lawsuit, because they both entered a contract to pay X amount of dollars to Manny Pacquiao. Now, I can't go too further because I'm not privy to all the details, but it will be coming out more. You know, I'm a little late on this news, but I was trying to wait and see would they have more information on it, but they didn't. So what I have to do is dig a little deeper, because if you want to do a good job, you want to put out the good news in the current state of boxing to casual and hardcore boxing fans, you know, you got to put out the truth, and you got to quote where you got it from. And that's what I'm planning on doing. All I ask is just my subscribers give me a little time, a couple days, if I can dig a little deeper into it. But my point I'm trying to make is Terrence Crawford is next in line. Now Lomachenko, I don't know. To me, he's happy. Terrence Crawford seems happy, but are they really happy? Is Bomac really happy? Or if they look at Al Heyman's contract and what the fighters are getting so-called across the street, will they be gruntled? Will they be a gruntled employee? I don't know. Maybe they will. But one thing I do know, that I did see one of Al Heyman's contract right here online a couple years back. I would say about 3-4 years back. And he takes care of his fighters on an advisory type of contract, not on a promoter standpoint, on an advice of an advisor. And he really takes care of his fighters. Now, bar error, I never seen one of his contracts, but I doubt very seriously, because a lot of fighters have left Top Rank. Now, let me play devil's advocate now. We had a couple fighters that leave PBC, but they left on a different reason. They didn't leave because they wasn't happy. Look at Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs went with Eddie Hearn, you know, just for a certain amount of fights. But, like he said, Al Heyman is great. I love Al Heyman. He treated me nice. It was just the people that he worked for him that he didn't get along with. Now that's quote unquote from Danny Jacobs himself. But look what position he in. Now once he in this so-called 5 or 6 fight deal or whatever it might be, you know, he's going to be coming back. Trust me, because right now he's not being promoted. He's not being mentioned. Only mentioned in passing, or mentioned as far as an interview. But, you know, and he's from Brooklyn. And they just named the Barclays Center the PBC hub of boxing on the East Coast. So KQKC is going to keep you up to date on boxing. You know, the game is funny, but it's fair. Now, to make it in boxing, you have to know how to box. You have to be a star. You have to win all your fights. You got to make some noise. You got to sell a fight. I mean, you got to know the basics. You have to be an amateur standout. And you have to be a very, very good fighter. You have to be a very good fighter to do that. Okay? So, therefore, I'm sorry raising my voice, but my daughter was calling me and I was trying to say a few things. So, therefore, order to stand out, you have to do all those things. And one other thing I want to mention real quick while it's on my mind, I want to apologize because sometimes I don't get no sleep hardly, due to I like to work on my video for the next day, or what I'm going to talk about, and I also have other things that going on, and doctor's appointments, everything like that. I'm single, I'm not married, but you know how it is. So therefore, sometimes I might slur my words a little bit, but please forgive me. But I'm working on that as we speak, because to have a perfect channel, you have to have a perfect speaking voice and speak clearly. So anyway, getting back to this, I really need to stop rambling too. And but Manny Pacquiao wrote a sincere letter to Top Rank. Now, the letter states about the money they owe him, the financial obligations, and he put the letter, I mean, Manny Pacquiao is a nice guy, out the ring and inside the ring. And he put it in a way where, look, I know you all are busy. I know you all got things to do. All I'm asking is for my share of the fight that I had on such and such the 15th of such and such date, and with Lucas Matisse, and if not, then I will have to take legal actions, which actually he did. So, but the man put in a nice, don't mean to bother you, but I want my damn money. And if you don't give me my damn money, we going to court and I will get it that way. So that's pretty much how he put it. So, but you find that Bob Arum been in court a lot in the last few years. Sure, he's older and he's still an honorary older man. He's he's like a grandfather that has just a senile old man, put it that way. He lies. He try to make his fighters more than what they are. Smoke and mirrors. Laugh out loud. But yes, Lomachenko said that he's the best he ever seen. No, he's not the best you ever seen. No. Only thing he don't, Lomachenko, he doesn't have power. All he know how to do, he can hit you, but he hit you by what? Using angles. And if he go against Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis, don't let him get caught by left, because I know he's not going to be able to take that hit, because I don't think he has a chance. But that's my personal opinion, and that's another video for another time. But now we see what Manny Pacquiao is going through now. Now, remember this time and this era, and think about Bud Crawford. because when I learned about this, I thought about Bud Crawford. He's still a young man, and he has what, 3 coaches? He doesn't have a lead like Earl Smith said. He don't have a coach, a number 1 coach. He had 3 or 4, which he had to pay 3 or 4. So he's not making what he should be making anyway. If he is, it's going out. You know, it's going out to lawyers because he tried to sue the Boston clinic. You know, so of course he had to pay a lawyer just to write a letter. You know, besides, you know, just saying, hey, look, man to man, you know, this is it, such and such, you know, but he had to stick a lawyer on someone. You know, sometimes when you have money, you tend not to be conscious of it. I just pray and hope that he's smart with his money, because, you know, we've seen it happen so many times. You know, it's not necessary to have 3 or 4 coaches in your corner. I understand that you have a close relationship with them, but sometimes you have to cut it down in order to make and provide for your family. I mean, sure, you can live and provide off $1 million, but who says $1 million? You can have a 4 million. Then you got to pay the cut man. Of course, you got to pay everybody in your corner. Then, you know, people don't understand. To be champion and to hold a belt, you got to pay fees. Like Sean Porter, he won the WBC belt. He still have to pay money to be champion and hold that WBC belt to the governing body. See, money goes out faster than it comes in. So the average fighter fights what? Twice a year? On an average, if you're hurt, once a year? If you're really, really hurt, you might be out for 18 months. But this is top rank MO. People, you got to be careful. When you enter a contract, you got to make sure you read the fine print. The fine print that if you don't meet each obligation, you won't get paid. Now, I haven't seen the contract they tried to give Deontay Wilder, but what I hear and what Deontay Wilder and what his promoters are saying, it was a slave contract. And what I hear, it was, you know. How if you enter a draw in the fight, there is no rematch? So that means if it's a draw, then he keeps all his belt and he don't want to take that risk again. That's all. That's all that means. And that means that you don't get another shot. So that's that. So KQKC will notify you and keep you updated when I hear something. Because I definitely will run and drop a video real fast and keep you updated on what's going on. And I will be researching and trying my best to find out the deep details of this lawsuit. Okay, once again, I'm KQKC Boxing Channel. If you like where this new decorative channel going, for the 4th time today, please subscribe to my channel. I'm grinding, I'm working hard. I'm a new channel, and you know, I'm gonna make it, you know. And with that, hit the icon bell. Then you get notified each and every time I do a video. Yes, I drop 3 today, sometimes I drop 4. Then tomorrow I might just drop 1. But I'm planning on dropping 2. I already have the ideas what I want to talk about. So therefore, boxing is always something going on in the current state of boxing. And I want to give a shout out to Phenom International Boxing. You know, I respect him a lot. He's an attorney, and he has a great dialect, and he has a great content on his channel. So therefore, if you like where this new channel is going, please hit the like button. If you like this information I'm giving you on Top Rank, please leave me a comment. I will answer you. Like I say, it don't matter if it's a good comment or a bad comment. Trust me, I can take it, because that's what it's all about. You know, I had a subscriber today. You know, I think we kind of disagree, or we weren't seeing eye to eye on a couple of things, or he sees something I don't see, or I see something he don't see. But we can agree to disagree. I always believe that. And this is an unbiased channel. So, and I will admit when I'm wrong. And with that, again, I'm KC Boxing Channel, and I catch you on the next one. Peace and love.